Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Welcome back in the chemistry lecture of 11th science. Student, last time we have seen the method of preparation of alkene. There were two methods, elimination and addition method, that we have seen. Now we will see the physical property of alkene and we will go ahead with the chemical reactions of alkene. Chemical reaction of alkene in our new syllabus textbook. 9 chemical reaction has been given. 9 chemical reaction. After 9 chemical reaction, there is a uses of alkene. Then this alkene part will be getting finished off. Now, as physically, alkene, the first, you know very well, alkenes are non-polar, weakly polar compound or weakly polar compound. Those are insoluble in water. Non-polar means the electron density between the carbon-carbon double bond is not shifting even at right or left side. The electron density are equal between the carbon-carbon double bond. That is said to be as a non-polar. Or slightly if they are shifting, it is said to be as a weakly polar, very weakly polar, depending upon some effect. The first 3 members of the alkene are gaseous in nature. As alkenes are insoluble in water and soluble in non-polar solvent like benzene, ether, chloroform. They are less dense than water. The density is less. The first 3 members of alkene are gaseous in nature. Next 14 members are liquid and the higher one of alkene are solids. Into which the first member of carbon-carbon double bond is ethene. Ethene gas with a faint sweet smell. All other alkene are colorless and odorless. Only ethene has sweet smell. As I told you that it is insoluble in water. With the increase in the size of alkene group, the boiling point increases. The branch compound have low boiling point because surface area decreases, as we have studied in alkane. Now the chemical reaction, I said that there are 9 reactions, chemical reaction, there are all 9s are very important. As alkene contain 1 pi bond, the pi bond is easily broken down and they undergo electrophilic addition reaction, and the different chemical reaction has been given. Out of it, the first reaction is addition of hydrogen, that is hydrogenation, which we have already studied in the preparation of alkane. So no need to study in double bond. If we add catalytic hydrogenation, what will happen? In presence of nickel, palladium, platinum or Na-nickel, directly double bond will convert into single bond. So that we have studied in preparation of alkane. Now we are studying chemical reaction of alkene, so starting compound will be alkene. So alkene is reacted with catalytic hydrogenation process and ethane is formed. So how will you obtain ethane from ethene? So that reaction we have to write. The solvent. Now the next method, halogen like bromine, chlorine add to alkene is said to be as a halogenation. Now we are saying second method, that is addition of halogen. In the addition of halogen is done in presence of bromine solution in carbon tetrachloride. So the reddish orange color disappear when bromine add to the unsaturated side. So as soon as the bromine color get disappear, we can easily recognize that bromine has been added into the alkene. See the reaction. The reaction is also said to be as an test for unsaturation because the color of bromine get disappear, reddish orange color, when bromine add to the double bond. See in this way. Carbon tetrachloride is a solvent which is used in the halogenation, that is addition of halogen. Across double bond, the bromine is added, is said to be the formation of vicinal dihalide. And 1,2-dibromoethane is the IUPAC name. Come on, identify the reagent at high temperature. Catalytic hydrogen. All are catalytic hydrogen used for catalytic hydrogenation. So all of the above. Rearrange the correct statement. Hybridization of alkene change from sp2 to sp3. Bond length of carbon-carbon double bond increases. Bond length of each carbon increase with 120 to 109. Right answer is hybridization of alkene change from sp2 to sp3. Why? Because double bond, then second option, bond length of carbon-carbon double bond increases as carbon-carbon double bond is disappear in alkane. So it is not so that it is increases. Bond length of each carbon atom, actually bond angle of each carbon atom increases from 120 to 109. So 120 to 109 is not increases, it is actually decreases. So that is also incorrect. Now in alkene, carbon in alkene is sp2 hybridization and in alkane is sp3. So the correct statement is option number A. Now the third method of the preparation chemical reaction of alkene, that is hydrogen halide. Hydrogen halide add to form alkyl halide. Formation of alkyl halide will take place across double bond. It is said to be as an hydrohalogenation because hydrogen and halogen both are added across double bond. See in this way. X indicate halogen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. The reactivity of the hydrogen halide is HI is more reactive than HBr and then HCl. Symmetric alkene, anywhere H and Br can be added or Cl, whatever. Across double bond same number of carbon is there. Chloroethane is obtained very easily. Common name is ethyl chloride. Now this is also across double bond, one alkyl group, here another one alkyl group. So it is also symmetric alkene. 2-bromo butane is obtained. Order of reactivity, I told you that hydrogen halide is more reactive because the size of iodine is very large and hydrogen is very low. So iodine to hold hydrogen, the interaction is very less. So that is why the bond of HI can be easily broken down. So the reactivity of hydrogen iodide is easy. That is why it is more reactive, hydrogen iodide. Then HBr, then HCl. The size of HCl is small as compared to hydrogen iodide, HI. Now in case of unsymmetric alkene, what happened? A very important rule is applicable over here. In case of unsymmetrical alkene, the negative part of the reagent, that is Br, get attached to the carbon-carbon double bond which contain less number of hydrogen atom is said to be as Marconi-Kopp's rule. Is very important. I repeat again, Marconi-Kopp's rule. The definition of Marconi-Kopp's rule is stated as when an unsymmetrical reagent, this is unsymmetrical reagent, adds to unsymmetrical alkene, the negative part of the reagent gets attached to or added to unsaturated carbon atom which contain less number of hydrogen atom is said to be as Marconi-Kopp's rule. The major product, the bromo, is attached to the this carbon which contain less number of hydrogen. This kind of compound forms as 80%, and when the bromine attached to carbon which is having more number of hydrogen, this compound is obtained 20%. So the major product is obtained by Marconi-Kopp's rule. It was identified by the scientist Marconi. Two bromopropane and here one bromopropane will obtain. The major compound is 2-bromopropane. Marconi-Kopp's rule. Right now I have said the definition. Propene. Same one. That is a major compound. You can see this is a major and this is a minor. That means 20% is obtained. The mechanism in our syllabus textbook, it has not been given. This mechanism is not for you, so you can skip this mechanism because it is not there in our new syllabus textbook. Next time we will see what is anti-Markovnikov rule. Mechanism is not there to us, that is why I am skipping the mechanism. Next time, inshallah, we will see anti-Markovnikov rule, and we will go in the fourth method of the preparation of the alkene, method of reaction of alkene. Hex 1 in react with HBr to give what? According to Markovnikov rule, 2-bromohexane. Next time we will see some fact for the Markovnikov rule also, and we will see anti-Markovnikov rule inshallah.